I don't think there's an exercise in the gym that is more of a pet peeve for me than working the obliques. Any exercise that uses weights to work the obliques. Side bends, you know, all of this. It's really hard to see someone doing this and not tell them that this is probably something that they don't want to do. Here's the reason why. When you're working your obliques, these muscles, they tend to enlarge, they tend to hypertrophy, just like your biceps, your chest, your back, your legs. So you have to be careful. Unless you want a wider waist, you don't really want to be working them directly. They get plenty of work from doing compound movements like a squat, a deadlift. Anything like that will bring in the obliques because they stabilize. So giving them a specific workout and then on top of that adding the resistance so they grow more is something you probably wouldn't want to do. The whole idea is that if I work my obliques and I'll burn the fat in that area and I'll get rid of my love handles. This doesn't happen. It's cardio and proper diet that will help with the fat in that area. So I want to show you what I normally see at the gym. You have someone with a dumbbell, maybe just one, and they're doing this. Back and forth, in the hopes that they'll get rid of their love handles. I'll show you an alternative. If you want to really streamline your waist and you want to work on the external obliques the right way, we can do that, but we can do it in a way in which it's not going to affect the obliques right on top of the hips where, you know, they tend to enlarge and create a wider waist. So let's start here. We're going to perform this the wrong way first. Now I've seen people do this with weights as well, and you know, this isn't something you want to do with weights. Okay, so you notice here he's going all the way down, he's getting a stretch here, and so you see the contraction right here. Okay, that's what we don't want to do. We don't want to feel the stretch here in the oblique. What we do want to do is create the whole idea of a crunch, but just for the obliques. This kind of a movement. It's kind of like a twist. Without twisting, you're just squeezing to the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immobilize him right above the hips, and now you notice how this is coming into play a lot more. Okay, and that's what we want. We want those external obliques up here. You'll be able to see some of the serratus coming through. And this is the right way of doing it. This is a crunch. You'll feel this so much more. It'll streamline. If you raise your hand, you'll start to see some of those muscles coming through. Now, I recommend that you only do this, you know, just every once in a while. These exercises you really can do without, but if you really want to detail work, this is something that I would do for the external obliques. Remember, they get plenty of work by stabilizing the core and by doing twists with most of your abdominal exercises. This is a proper way to do a side bend.